Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Happy Easter to each and every one of you. Those of you who enjoy and believe in for the religious types, including me. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the first show of the day. It's going to be a late one. We're back in action, Premier League action against Jurgen Klopp's men. He's Red Army, but we've got our Red Army as well. There's some news. No doubt you've probably seen the thumbnail artwork, and you're probably thinking, "Oh yeah, what's going on?" And my good old friend Des McCall must be thinking, "Oh yeah, Alex, what's going on?" You have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. But welcome, 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 welcome. Seems like the longest time I've done anything on Canon for You TV. Deserve a break. Deserve a break. A break. Anyway, should get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Yeah, that thumbnail artwork. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world, and a sprinkling of Liverpool supporters, a sprinkling of Southampton supporters, Doncaster, Aston Villa. Listen, listen. We welcome anyone as long as you behave yourselves. Yeah, behave yourselves. I've got my moderators. My moderators are on my side to make sure that you guys are doing the right thing and saying the right thing and typing the right thing. Anyway, guys, before we get into this one, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. A breath. This morning I had like some exercises and yeah, in the front room, watching the videos. Yeah. Need to keep in shape, man. Gotta keep in shape, especially at my age, man. That's yeah. Otherwise things start to go south of the border. Anyway, guys, let's get into this first bit of news. And the first bit, I'll tell you what, I have to laugh. This is how bad I am. Okay, this is how terrible Mr. Alex or Mr. Fodder is. When I saw the headline on this one, it says Mikel Arteta has hinted at who could replace Granit Xhaka, and that's all I saw. And I thought, oh, so he's talking about someone else. We're going to buy somebody else to replace Granit Xhaka? No, no. Mr. Alex, Mr. Fodder didn't read on. It says Mikel Arteta has already hinted who could replace Granit Xhaka for Arsenal versus Liverpool. And I thought, okay, all right, yeah, all right. Swallow your pride, Alex. He's not going anywhere just yet. I tell you, my eyes just lit up. Arteta is talking about replacement for Granit Xhaka. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, let me get into this one. Granit Xhaka could miss the game against Liverpool on Saturday through injury, and Dan Ceballos and Mohamed Elneny on standby to replace the Arsenal midfielder. Mikel Arteta's preparations for Arsenal Premier League clash today against Liverpool have been dealt a blow further. Gunners boss is already sweating on the fitness of Bukayo Saka and Emma Smith Rowe, and David Lewis is going to be definitely out. He sustained some kind of some knee injury. But Granit Xhaka, I tell you what, I thought, oh, Alex, come on, man, what's wrong with you? On Friday afternoon, it was announced that Granit Xhaka missed training and is now a doubt to face Liverpool. Indeedy. I said, come on, Alex, man, just chill. That's Mikel Arteta talks about replacement for Granit Xhaka. I was thinking, nah, it's just he might miss today's game against Liverpool. Alex, behave yourself, Alex. Right, and the second bit of news this morning is in regards to Achraf Hakimi. It appears that Arsenal are preparing to offer 50 million euros to secure his services. This is according to an outlet report coming out from Italy. Arsenal seem to have taken their first steps to secure the services of Hakimi in the summer transfer window. The Gunners are formulating a bid in the region of 50 million euros to swoop and get the Moroccan international away from Inter Milan. He's only joined Milan from Real Madrid last summer, but could be on his way out of the club after spending less than a year at the San Siro due to the Nerazzurri prevalent financial woes. In the time he has spent at Serie A, the 22-year-old has established himself as a key figure for Antonio Conte. Now, there's two things that came to my mind about Hakimi. Didn't we give Cedric Suarez a 4-year contract deal? Didn't we? I don't know. It doesn't. I'm sure that's my memory. We offered Cedric Suarez a 4-year deal. Mikel Arteta begged Hector, because the H is silent, Hector Bellerin, to stay one more season. Okay, I understand that. But then why would you offer Cedric Suarez a 4-year deal if you're not going to make him the number one right back? I don't understand that. And then we've got this news about Arsenal preparing, and I've got to say, actually, allegedly, preparing a 50 million euro bid to get this chap here. Then why did we spend all that money offering Cedric Suarez a 4-year contract deal? And at that time, he hadn't played more than 2-3 games actually for Arsenal, and was so quick to offer him the 4-year deal. And the point I'm trying to get, surely he should be preparing to be the number one. We're spending this amount of money on Hakimi to be what, the number one too, or I don't know. Is he going to be the number one, or is he going to be the number two? Arsenal. Again, I'm going to say as well, it's not set in stone. It's not done because, of course, the summer's not here. We're over here. We're just coming to terms with the spring. But for me, it's a bit strange. Again, let me just read this report again. Yeah, so it says, according to a report, and this is coming from Calcio Mercato out in Italy, also seem to have taken their first steps to secure the services of Achraf Hakimi in this up-and-coming transfer window. The Gunners are formulating a bid in the region of 50 million euros to swoop the Moroccan international away from Inter Milan. Arsenal have to do their homework. Arsenal have to get their house in order. Really? It's just 4 million deal for Suarez, begging Hector Bellerin to stay one more season. Anyway, I think we'll better go on to the next one before I start to blow a gasket. And I don't like to, I don't like to go on. I don't want to go on too much. All right, the next one is in regards to these two likely lads. Guys, tell me how you're liking my artwork now. You thinking, Alex, it's rubbish, or what do you think about my artwork? Is it gone up a notch, or I need to work a little bit more on it? But anyway, I'm not talking about my artwork. I'm here to talk about the news, where it appears that according to the Mail online, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang isn't Arsenal's talisman now after being dropped and failing in front of goal. They say that Arsenal have now found Alexandre Lacazette can step up to save the season. When Mikel Arteta dropped Aubameyang from a starting 11 against bitter rivals Tottenham, it's safe to say that the backlash will have been considerable and had Arsenal fallen to a defeat. Well, we beat them, didn't we? Going further on, Lacazette was the main man tasked with leading the line in the North London derby, and he certainly repaid Arteta's faith, scoring the winner from the penalty spot as Arsenal secured the bragging rights, the 2-1 win victory. Now, Arsenal captain was demoted. Well, we know that But anyway, the report is basically just trying to say that Lacazette now is the main man. He is the talisman for Arsenal. And I don't know what you want to believe or what you want to kind of read between the lines. I've got to cut out reading stuff from the Mail on online. Who told them that? Who told anyone who knows someone from the Mail online? Tell them what I said, Alex from Canon Fodder TV. I'm not sure why I'm talking like this. Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What are you talking about? Absolute rubbish. Rubbish. And the last bit of news. Martin Odegaard. Mikel Arteta provides update on Martin Odegaard transfer and confirms backing from Stan Kroenke. Norwegian midfielder settled in. It's settled in quite good, quite quickly. But it says that Mikel Arteta says that Martin Odegaard is happy at Arsenal. We know that. And it's confirmed that he will have the full backing of the Gunners owner this summer. Odegaard has impressed during his loan spell from Real Madrid, so far scoring important goals against Olympiacos and Tottenham, and putting in a domineering display as the Gunners come back from 3 goals down to draw against West Ham. Well, we shouldn't have gone 3 goals down in the first place. But as reported by Football London, Odegaard has told those close to him that he would like to stay at Arsenal beyond the end of the season. So that is the latest in regards to Martin Odegaard. Captain Starship Enterprise. All right, and like I said, we're back in Premier League action later on today, UK time, 8 p.m. So it's going to be a long stretch on for me. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a post-game reaction just after 10 p.m. UK time. So guys, make sure you join me for that, please. Whew. I think we should go into live chat and see who has joined me for this one. Let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's. Colin, all the way out in the States, says Miguel Aziz. Period. Need I say more? Bronze Dosser says, morning. I'm on to you, my friend. I hope you are well. Captain Peter says, yes, we need a replacement for Xhaka. In fact, we need to sell him and get a better player than Xhaka to fit with Party. Peter, I think Captain Peter, I think you. I recognize. Have you changed your handle, your name? Arteta asked Alba, intimating Nars and Bellerin to stay. Neither of them are starters at the moment. It says a lot, doesn't it? Really, it says a lot. The Assemble says, good morning, Alex. And the Assemble, good morning to you, my friend. I've been impressed with Lacazette this season, but what's to say? He doesn't down tools when he has a new contract. He loves it in London with his bestie, Oba. I think I've got 2 issues with when we leave contract negotiations too late. The second thing is, you know, all the furrow about Arsene Wenger. We say, you know what, players who come at Arsenal, when they approach the age of 30, we've got to offer them only a 1-year contract extension, and I'm down for that. I'm down for that. We can't be like so crazy and like foolish with the money, the little coins we've got in the bags, in the kitty, and the piggy, and saying, all right, certain players, I don't care who the player is. I will call that Aubameyang. Yeah. And look, what's happened? Whether it's by design or not, there's no doubt he's on a downward spiral. I mean, he hasn't even nowhere matched, you know, his performances of last season, actually the last 2 seasons. So again, a lot of you might be happy to sell Lacazette. Some of you will be happy to see him stay. But if he does stay, a 1-year contract extension. 1 year. Willian, or the W man, should have got only a 1-year contract. And if he didn't like it, he could have gone somewhere else. The London life. Lacazette and the lads much better than Willie and the Weeds. Willie and the Weeds. Dear me, Willie and the Weeds. That's a good one. Yeah, it's just a bit strange for me, to be honest. Nah. Again, 4-year contract deal for Sergio Suarez, and going after Hakimi, allegedly touting 50 million euros. 50 million euros. My days. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick pause. Well, I'll use the video where we're talking about online digital services. I just need to quickly do something. I need to go to the toilet, so I do apologize. But have a look at this video. We're talking about our online digital services, and if you are one of those people thinking, yeah, I need to get myself going, I want my own media platform, but I need help, we can possibly be the people to help you. So have a look at this video. I'll see you on the other side.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artrepublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artrepublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Yeah, we're here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. If you are wanting us to help you with your media career or job or whatever you want to call it, we can help you gain some traffic with thumbnail artwork, video editing, and of course voiceovers. I do voiceovers, don't you know? Let's go back into the live chat. The Assembled says, Alex, do you think that Arsenal lack variety in all positions? If you take off or replace a player, nothing actually tactically changes. Thoughts, if any, please. Well, I think you probably answered I think you answered your own question. I think you, in your mind, you think nothing changes. We don't. Who was it? Who came in last week and said that? Do we have like a super sub? We don't have like a super sub. You know, I mean, I think if you look at the substitutions that Arteta has done, since he's arrived at Arsenal, I'll give them probably like a C plus. They haven't really impacted the games. Lacazette is probably Lacazette stroke Martin are the closest possibly we have to super subs. But you're right, nothing really changes that much, to be honest. And I've said this on numerous occasions that the players that we have, and not only the first team players, I'm talking about the squad, as a whole. It seems like we've got a lot of players who are average players, who are mediocre, and we're thinking, are they going to make it or not? That they sustain an injury, and we're still thinking maybe next season they will like come to fruition. Maybe next season they'll find their feet, and it hasn't happened. We've got too many players who are bang average, mediocre players. And so you're right, when you bring on a sub, tactically, making an impact on a game, it hasn't happened. It has not happened. So on one half, I wouldn't say I'll blame Mikel Arteta, because he's only like dealing with the cards that he has. The squad does need a serious overhaul. even though we've got rid of Mustafi and Kolasinac out on loan, Torreira, even though I still rate Torreira, Matteo Guendouzi, I don't rate him just because of his attitude. AZ Metanal still out, Joe Willock. But in this current squad, we don't have players that can, grab the game by the scruff of its neck. Too many of them are average. And then he's trying to, deal with those players and trying to inbred them. These are tactics. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. But nobody listens to me. Competition isn't bad. Cedric can play both sides, and RB is the only position that our academy doesn't have an answer for. Yeah, but I think neither one on the LB, the left back position. Who can play? I guess maybe you could probably say that. Yeah, Cedric can be the backup left back. But I'm thinking, Colin, if we've given this guy a 4-year deal, 4-year contract, and when he played less than 3 games for Arsenal, to me it seems like it was too much too soon. Unless you're thinking about making him the number one right back. There's no doubt this guy is a lot better than Bellerin. A lot better. I can't remember which game was it when he was playing left back, and his vision took. I mean, the pass was like a 40-yard pass, crossfield to Saka. I can't remember which game it was. Bellerin does not have that vision. Bellerin does not have that maturity there. So again, you're throwing a 4-year deal at Cedric Suarez, and you're not making him the number one for right back. And then further on, just a season and a bit on, we find ourselves we're going to be throwing 50 million euros at Hakimi, who is not a defender. He's like a wing back. We have problems, in defense. The player or the defender has to be a defender first and foremost. Learn the art of defending. But you're weakening the defense by trying to, buy a wing back. He's not a defender by no stretch of the imagination. He's a wing back. To me, it's just a little bit too strange for me. Okay. Good morning, Des. Good morning. What's the news on Odegaard, please? It was me who asked about. The super sub. Well, let me just put his picture up again for you, Des, and I'll go into the news about Odegaard. Apparently, Mick Arteta is just saying that he has the backing of Silent Stan. If you can, okay, all right, yeah. Well, listen, we know that Odegaard is happy at Arsenal, and he has apparently confirmed with some friends that he would like to make North London his home. And according to Football London, Odegaard has he's told his friends that, and apparently Arteta says, I've been given the backing by Silent Stan. So again, we'll have to wait and see. Honours even at the moment. It's not the end of the season, and Real Madrid and Arsenal have to come together, knock their heads together, and see if they can eke out something. Boy, things change, don't they? Things change so quickly in football, isn't it? Bissouma, Hakimi, Odegaard of our money goes flying out the window. Makes sense. Just don't think money for all three is there. I don't know, unless Arteta can speak to Daddy-O, Cronky, and say, actually, Daddy-O, we need some more money for those players there. I just can't see it. Miguel Aziz. That's what I've got to say. Free the children. How much do you think we can get 80 miles for? And as he now wants to leave, well, the ballpark figure I put on him was around £20 million. Wolves came in with a derisory bid of around 15 million pounds the last time round. So minimum £20 million. And I think he's right. He wants to know in his mind that when he comes back to Arsenal, he's going to be given time. play time, game time, and I don't think that's going to happen. He should have left the first time. I mean, Arteta convinced him to stay. And we got more goals from substitutes than any other manager in the Premier League. And yeah. Actually, guys, I might put this out as a poll, actually, at the end of this live show. What are the probabilities or possibilities of Arsenal meeting Unai Emery? What are the possibilities you think now going forward? I think we've got to get past, Slavia Prague first. But do you think there's a possibility that we could meet our old manager? Ooh. Well, that's because Arteta's son is still here. He could buy him a plane ticket to Spain now. Yeah, he begged him to stay one more season, man. I mean, the good thing is that Bellerin wants to leave. He wants to leave Arsenal. So I imagine come the summer window, transfer window, he'd be one of those players to be leaving. He'd probably be the first one out of the door. Colin, Arsenal have a right back out on loan at Cardiff, and his name is Jordan. Oh, okay, yeah. And you know what? That was the player's name I was trying to remember when we were talking about racism. I know he suffered racism before the club he was playing at. Then he went to Cardiff. He had a hamstring injury the last time I checked. Odegaard got player of the month for March. Yeah, I saw that as well. And next, what about Guendouzi? Is he worth 20? He's worth more than that. He's worth more than that. However, a lot of clubs would have seen the fallout, what happened when he was at Arsenal, and some incidences when he is on loan with Hertha Berlin. So you're probably thinking, would I want to take a punt on buying this player who appears to have some issues, some history, clashing with the players, with the manager? So that value of £20 million is probably looking too much, isn't it? Oh my God, it's possibly an absolute jewel feast in my mind. It's a possibility. But like I said, when people say to me, oh, how many points do you think Arsenal can get in the next 3 games? Or these games are left now to the end of the season. How many do you think Arsenal can get in total? I was thinking, I'm not falling for that. Game by game basis. That is how it has to be. Yeah, let's not, look too far in the distance and then we get tripped up by, maybe West Bromwich Albion or Brighton again. Nah, let's concentrate on the job in hand. The next job in hand is today. Today against Liverpool. Windows has got to say, I'm upset with this. We keep a Xhaka, an old head that tosses the armband and flips Gooners. And that goes to the inexperienced man management of Mikel Arteta. The players that have, got the red cards, and all the while, we still have Granit Xhaka at the shores, of Arsenal. But he will learn. He will learn. He will learn the hard way. Sorry, I just. Well, it's rather slow, isn't it? This morning? What's going on, people? Is everyone still in bed? I might as well just wrap it up now. I'll just stop it now, then, innit? Yeah, we're back in action. Yeah, against Liverpool. Actually, I've got the figures wrong way around. Actually, this is from last year. It's from last year. So, Alba should have been on the left, and Salah should have been on the right. But no, I'll change that. I'll change that once we're up and running. And like I said, I'll be back for the post-game reaction later on tonight. Yeah, 10 UK time. I'm going to talk about predictions. I'm going to talk about predictions. Do I have anything else to report? And actually, you know what? I think, saying that, let's just have a quick look at the fixture list now going forward. So we are in April. After Liverpool is Sheffield United away, then Fulham at home, Everton at home. I'd love to have gone to the Emirates to see my second favourite team, Fulham. I'd love that, but It's not going to be possible. Listen, I'm not even going to bother look at May. Don't look at May. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let's see. Should Arteta play Pepe for the rest of the season to try and bring his price up in case he goes in the summer? I don't think he'll be going anywhere too soon. Yeah, on that amount of money, and remember we're paying by installments. Pepe won't be going anywhere. Pepe won't be going anywhere. But yeah, you can't have players who are on form, and then you're taking them out. Lacazette, Pepe have been two players who suffer from that syndrome at the hands of Mikel Arteta. They were in the ascendancy, and then they got dropped. I can't type fast enough. It's all right. It's all right, man. It's all right, Cole. Any news about Xhaka and Smith Rowe were being tested yesterday? Well, the news that I heard and I read, I'm not sure. Maybe you probably missed it. Let's see where is it? Where is it? Okay, well, let me put this chap's face up anyway whilst I try and find the news. I think I actually covered that when I was talking about Granit Xhaka. The Gunners boss is already sweating on the fitness of Bukayo Saka and Smith Rowe ahead of the kickoff. Well, that is the latest I have. That's the latest news I have. I guess we'll probably find out once we see the starting 11. I know the guys in the WhatsApp group, Cannon 40 WhatsApp group, was just having a joke about the W man. Yes, Willian is available to play today. But in regards to those two youngsters there, Saka and Smith Rowe, that's the latest news I have. We're still waiting. Actually, let's have a look here because I did read something very, very quickly. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. I can't see anything there. So we're just gonna have to wait. We'll have to wait. Question: clear your mind. Clear your mind. Do you think Arsenal should be in a position to have an inexperienced manager at the helm? There is no right or wrong answer, as everyone doesn't want Arteta sacked. I wouldn't say everyone. I think there's still a part of the fan base who still want him out at Arsenal. When you've got one of the biggest clubs in the country, I say, Arsenal probably the top 3 clubs in the country, and they certainly make it in the top 10 across Europe. You really cannot have a person who's inexperienced at the helm. You can't. It's just compounded the situation at Arsenal as it is. The guy is learning on the job. He's made mistakes, like we've just spoken about Granit Xhaka, Pepe, getting sent off for the headbutts. Gabriel got sent off, and yet he still plays at Arsenal. You cannot have an inexperienced manager managing a top club like Arsenal. But again, I'm going to say towards the end, am I Arteta out? No, I'm not. I'm not, because I don't like to see managers get sacked. The players don't perform. Who gets it in the neck? It's not the players, it's the manager. The players come out of player power, they're refusing to play, for the manager. Look what happened to Unai Emery. Part of the fan base, part of the media pack and the clubs. The way they treated Unai Emery, who got us 1 point off top 4, got us into Europa League final. And he's an experienced manager. But I'm not Arteta out. But again, Arsenal, they took the cheaper option, in hoping and wishing and hoping that he could, work some miracles. Yeah, we won the Community Shield, we won the FA Cup, a record 14th time. Now what? Now the hard work starts. Talking to players who don't turn up, who don't perform, man management, the youngsters, the academy players, getting rid of players, selling the players on, trying to get a fee, communicating with the owner, communicating with the boards, evolving the squad. That's when the hard work starts. everything's all fine and dandy when you've won a trophy. But now is the time to evolve the squad. What next, Mikel Arteta? Show us something different now. What do you have in your happy bag? What do you have in a black hat? Are you going to pull out a rabbit, or what are you going to do next? So he's learning on the job. When Arsene Wenger left, my choice was Carlo Ancelotti to steady the ship for a short time and then get somebody else, another experienced manager. Well, Unai Emery came in. I'd never heard of Unai Emery. The moment the guy came, I love this guy because English wasn't his first language, but he did his first press conference, not in Spanish, but in English. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. I hope I answered your question. Right. Honestly, because of injuries and such, today 11 might have some players we've wanted out of there. Guys, brace yourselves in. Predictions, I've predicted a loss for Arsenal today. I'm not going to give it a scoreline, but I put it in the... No, I didn't put it in the WhatsApp group. But I will put it in the WhatsApp group once I finish here. I'll put it on another podcast. But yeah, I'm predicting a loss for Arsenal. Hey up! Power to the Gunners! Sign him up! What's going on then? Well, you're going to have to review. Go back. I'm not going to go over the same news again. You need to come in, moderator. Surely time. It's Martinelli time to shine. Listen, Colin. Today I'm fired up. I can't wait. Not so much for the game. Not so much for the game. Because later on, I'm going to be meeting my daughter. I'm going to have a little meet up with my wife, my daughter, my sister, and my mama. And those of you who saw the show on Thursday, the Thursday morning show I did with my brother Ralph. And yeah, I took a quick, a pause for the cause, come back live. And then Mrs. Fodder comes into the live show. Oh, I love her. I love her to bits. But I'm fired up. I can't wait. I'm going to be seeing my lovely daughter later on, actually in the next 3 hours' time. So, yeah, let's get back into this one and we'll wrap up this one. Wrap it up. Oh, Des, he needs to play. He's a lightning in a bottle. Yeah. Open that bottle. Open that bottle now. I do think it would have been harder for Arteta if there were fans at the games, though. Please. We've commented that on quite a few occasions. It must be quite weird for the players not having the atmosphere there, which probably explains why we've had that kind of weird results and the position of the table. But I think he's got an out of jail free card there, because there's no doubt in my mind what the things he did or the things he failed to do. The fans in the stadium would have given a hard time. They would have given a difficult time because, but like I said, there's still people, part of the fan base, who want Arteta out. I don't like to get into that debate. Alex, are you Arteta in? I don't like to get involved in that debate there. We've got him. He's our manager. Let's try and support him. Arsenal and the club are not in a good position right now. Let's try and support them and him and see what we can do. We've got like 8-9 games left to go, so let's just see what happens. But it would have been a lot harder for him to tolerate the boos and the jeering at the stadium. With 11 losses, Arteta should be delighted. Fans haven't been in those seats. He's probably thanking his lucky stars. I didn't trust Emery. Just a feeling I had about him. Really? What? Why? Why didn't you trust him? Why didn't you trust him? I think it's got a lot to do with the player power that came into force. The dark forces. The dark forces, came in when he was there. And I tell you what, I've said, so many times, I would love to interview Liam Brady, Alan Sunderland, and Unai Emery. I mean, I speak some Spanish, so he'll probably say to me, ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Huh? I said, okay, I need a translator. But I would love to interview Unai Emery just to get his thoughts. And yeah, well, so you didn't trust him. Okay. Do you think if fans were at the games, that Arteta may have picked different subs? Maybe W-Man would have spent more time on the bench. That is my feeling there. I think the guys in the stadium would have made it plainly clear their thoughts about the W-Man. Definitely. But again, he's the season, although it's going to be maybe 1 or 2 games towards the end where we'll actually see maybe 10% of the fans back into the stadium. Would have made it very, very hard for him. That debate just makes me laugh. What does it matter? We have no say. Just to get to support our club. Yeah. That's the point I'm making. The position Arsenal are in comes from the board, i.e., recruitment policy from the top all the way down to the bottom. But the assembly, like I said, whether he has a say in the recruitment or not, when the players don't perform, when we've lost 1 game, 2, 3, 4 games on the bounce, the fan base, the screams, the crescendos calling for bloods, who gets it in the neck? It's not the players, it's the manager stroke coach. They get in the neck, not the players. When you get the feeling, plus didn't like his style of play. We had this debate actually, was it a couple of seasons ago? Would you like to win playing horrible football? Or would you like to lose playing pretty football? Which one? To me, a win is a win, man. Whether we're playing pretty football or horrible football, a win is a win. A draw is a draw. And a loss is a loss. So you know what? 1-0 to the Arsenal. I mean, the style of play that George Graham played wasn't the greatest style. But we won. We won. And the 11, you had a good idea, pretty good idea who was going to be in the starting 11. Because they eked out results. Game in and game out. Wasn't pretty football. But for me, sorry, Des, but a win is a win, man. We play horrible. We're playing terrible. We play with 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, and we still win. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. The top is our nightmare. Yeah, the very, very top. Haven't seen anything else about Aliko Dangote though. Haven't seen anything about him. I haven't heard anything about him. Probably need to get onto the phone. Oi, Aliko Dangote, we're still waiting for ya. Sign him up. The fake shake says, I think Odegaard will probably stay for only season extension. Not that I'm hoping, because of course Des and myself have got like the ice bucket challenge. I put what's the poll now actually? Let's have a look and see what are the results as I stand now. So whilst I'm trying to find it, I'll explain. So Des McLeod, who's in the live chat, and myself, we've got a wager. And whoever loses has to do the ice bucket challenge. And the wager is, I think that Arsenal are not going to sign Odegaard at the end of the season. And Des wants the Viking to be signed. Yeah. So let's have a look at the results as it stands now. Wow. So a massive, from 663 votes, we've got 30 thumbs up and 9 comments. And again, will Arsenal sign Odegaard? Choose only one option. And the options were, I can't decide, no, and yes. So the can't decides are 4%. 4% of you think, oh, I don't know, I can't decide. 15% of you say, no, Arsenal, I'm not going to sign Odegaard. And a massive 82% of you, I think, yeah, Arsenal will sign him. But I kind of get the feeling with Fake Shake that if he does sign, it won't be a permanent deal, it'll be a contract extension. Yeah, I think he's probably going to think, right, okay, yeah, let me have a full season at Arsenal. Let's see what literally things are about. And then maybe after that extension, he may or may not sign for Arsenal. Good shout, actually. Good shout. Unai Ball isn't so bad at the moment. Just saying. I believe they still full force the game. God bless for the team. In God we trust. Power and glory for the players. Waleed, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Graham or Wenger start? I prefer Wenger start. Yeah, I mean it was more colourful in the eye, innit? And as well, you're probably blinded by the Invincibles, aren't you? Yes, Sambo. But again, for me, I'm thinking a win is a win. If we play horrible and we still get the win, fantastic. If we play wonderful football and we win, even better still. But for me, a win is a win. Brungi, Richard, good morning to you, my friend. He says, I was Arteta even before Emery was appointed. Oh, you wanted Arteta, the Arsenal head coach, and I still believe in him and his philosophy. Okay. Can I pour the bucket? What, over Dez's head? Ashley, that is so cruel. You want to pour the bucket over Dez's head? That is so cruel. However, Unai, Wenger, Graham, and so on, Arteta is our guy right now. And that's the point I'm trying to make. He's with us. We've got to support him. But again, nobody gets a free pass on Canon 40 TV. Nobody. Yeah, if they've done something silly, they've not performed, we will say so. And on the other hand, if Arteta has pulled a masterstroke, we will say so. But nobody gets a free pass here. Nobody. Just make sure we don't do like personal attacks or incite racism and hatred against anybody. Anybody. Including Ashley. Anyway, if that is the case, who wins the ice bucket? Or do we wait a year? I don't know, man. Maybe it had to be a toss-up, innit? It had to be a toss-up, but you're going to make sure I don't have like a double-sided coin, Des. Dear. The only thing that I can see Odegaard signing with Arsenal for a full contract is because he's enjoying and playing really well at Arsenal. Something he hasn't really had, and that's that. Fake shake. What? Have you been reading my notes or something? Those are 2 points that I picked up on today. That if he does stay at Arsenal, it will most possibly be like a contract extension, not a permanent deal, and he's probably playing his best bit of football that he's probably hasn't done in his footballing career. Are you been reading my notes? You been reading my notes? Colin, yeah, it makes you wonder really. Arsenal coming back to the roots. Wally, we've got a long way to go. Long way. We're not going to win the Europa League this season, and so let's see what we are really made of next season when we're out of Europa League. No more European action. What are the fan base going to make of that? And even furthermore, that's when your character is going to be revealed there. What kind of person is Mikel Arteta? What can he really do when he's facing those obstacles there? We're not in Europe. The players will want to be in Europe. The players who are Arsenal just here to make a wage. Next season is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. But we've got a long way to go. We're not getting back to our roots just yet. The only one wearing an Arsenal kit that I cannot bring myself to support. Is it not anybody else? I was thinking, is it not anybody else that I was thinking? What about Xhaka? What about Xhaka? Colin. Arsenal will make him an even better player because he's playing in the hardest league in the world. Yep. Maybe just had a peek of those notes. Yeah, oi, leave my notes alone, man. Leave them alone. Well, Odin wants to stay. Arteta wants him to stay unless Madrid get petty and make him unaffordable. I can see that coming because they've got problems. They've got financial problems, haven't they? Then chances are he will stay. I've started to fill up the ice bucket. So Fake Shake, get your notes ready for segments now. We know. Right, leave my notes alone. Arsenal needs new ownership. I'm going to have to lock my my filing cabinet now. Stan Kroenke has invested exactly zero in our club, and Man City is getting millions in investments from their owner. That's why we're not winning trophies as much. We need a new owner. We need a new owner. You guys are jokers. Xhaka and Bellerin are leaving. The dress W isn't, unfortunately. My goodness. Get me started on that one, man. My days. Guys, just kind of tuning in now. We've just been going for just short of 9 minutes short of an hour. Time's gone very, very quick. So I'm fired up. I can't wait. Yes, I know we're going to be in Premier League action later on today against Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp's Red Machine. But me, myself, and I, we're going to be in just a few hours' time. Going to be meeting my lovely daughter, my mum, my sister, and my wife as well. I did some shopping first to do, and then we're going to head to my mama's house. I have forgotten to link something, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly show the promo video because I'm just noticed some names I don't recognize in the live chat. So it could be an opportunity to talk about our membership scheme. See, the majority of the people now who in the live chat are members, stroke moderators. So have a look at this video where we're talking about our membership scheme. You too can become a member if you would only just press the join button, which is adjacent to, below, above. It can't be below, above, because it's two-dimensional, isn't it? But anyway, have a look at this video.
Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you will get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze cannon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver cannon, again, you get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Cannon 4 TV across the whole platform. So by all means, you know, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Cannon 4 TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I'm going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Canon 4 TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Canon 4 TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Canon 4 TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Canon 4 TV.
Yeah, so there you have it. There you have it. You know, if you ever wanted in your life to support your friendly local podcaster, namely Canon 4 TV, you have the option there. And actually, just saying that and promoting the video, we've got a new member. So Fake Shake has been having an eye on my notes. How dare you, sir? How dare you indeed? This kind of said all the things that I want to say, which leads into believe somehow there must be a camera. Must be a camera here outside the Liverpool Stadium. But anyway, my friend, welcome. Now you can enjoy all the behind the scenes videos and the footage, even above that. Again on Thursday when my wife kind of walked in on the live show. So have a look at that. And also some of bits and pieces when my brother and myself, we did the stadium tour. So have a look at those videos and the photos over there. So thank you, my friend, for supporting your friendly local podcaster. Let's go back into the live chat just for the last time before I wrap up this one. And let's have a look. Okay. Des says, if we win, we get a point behind Liverpool. That is absolutely... I don't know what to say. I mean, you look at Southampton, who were top of the table after a few games, and they've just kind of dropped like a rock in the ocean, haven't they? And to say that if we win, we'll be 1 point behind Liverpool. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Hey up, Gooners. Have a great weekend. Let's hit that thumbs up and smash the subscribe button if you're new. Friends been watching, but alas, only 8 thumbs up. What's going on with the thumbs up? Back in the day, I used to get like 50 odd, upwards 60, and now, yeah, mid 30s, lower 30s, high 20s. Come on, guys, get the thumbs up. Get the thumbs up, please. Thank you for that. Can we get shorts fitted? Nah, Colin. Nah. You know what it is? He just needs to learn to run. Learn to run, man. You know, and that might just kind of help you. You know, it might get the fan base on your side. You know what I mean? All this walking and doing that step over, that's not working for me, man. Learn to run. Yeah. Not spelled, WALK, walk. No. RUN, run. Mister. Going on? What's going on with you? Sort yourself out. Time will tell, and the time will talk, and then we go. Yeah, Fake Shake says, yeah, he's subscribed as well. Jesse, good morning to you. Says, please tell Cronky, Puppet, to step down, let Aliko take over. Well, I've tried to call him a few times, Jesse, and he's just not answering his phone. I think he knows what's coming. So you go, oh God, it's the phone, and I know who it is. Oh, it's Alex from Canon 4 TV. Oh, no, I'm not going to answer that. Josh, answer the phone, man. Hey. Oh, Shaq. Okay, Fake Shaq. Okay. Did I not say that? Begging your pardon. Is there a slot on W Man's back where he can be plugged in a PS4 controller so Arteta can play him like FIFA? If only. Welcome to the members, Fake Shaq. It's, by the way, Fake Shaq, not Fake Shake. Laughter. I do apologize. Yeah. Shaq. Sorry about that. I apologize. I'm sorry. I is thinking that we're almost done and dusted. Just 1 minute. What I'm going to do, I've just promoted the video again. It was the 90-second video. Again, guys, I will do this until the cows come home. The cows never come home, which means I'm going to be doing this forever. So this video here is a 90-second video. where if you're thinking you don't have, actually, if you don't have a plan B, what happens if you lose your job? What happens? Are you going to be able to sustain your family? If you lose your house, God forbid, even in this times of the pandemic where companies are going out, you never see them again. People are losing their jobs. I lost my job. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago. This time last year. And I was panicking. I was thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I mean, I had like a little part-time job where, actually not a part-time job. I do like respite work in the half-term summer breaks, the breaks in the school holiday times. I was thinking, oh my goodness. But this time round, I thought, no, I'm not going to get caught out again. I'm going to have this plan B, which will support me, guarantee me something. This can also do this for you. 90 seconds. 90 seconds is just within my attention span. I'm sure it's in there for you as well. It won't do you any harm. Just to press the link, have a look at the 90-second video. You're probably thinking, what is Alex talking about? Well, you're not going to know if you don't check out the 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Have a look at it. Just lift up the finger, press it over. Oh, right, okay. You know what? It's about time. Alex, I'm interested. If you're interested in what the details has in the 90-second video, send me an email at arsenalrepublic1. Listen, it's in the comments box below. Okay, have a look at it, and maybe we can talk about the finer details. Okay, a plan B. That's what I'm saying to you. Have a plan B at hand. Again, in these times, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, apart from two things, and you know what they are. You know what they are. Right. Okay, it's okay, lad. It's okay, lad. All right, daddy. Daddy. Dearie me, lad. So just again, if you're interested in what the 90-second video has to say, if it's speaking to you, send me an email, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com, and we'll talk. We'll talk. We'll be typing first, and then we'll be talking afterwards, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, I can feel it in my bones that we are done. We're finishing this one. Free the children. Look at the youngsters coming home this summer. Saliba, Ballard, Mavropanos, Guendouzi, Exventnar. So much better than buy. Sell, Corsell, sell. We are tired of seeing our club still crumbling in the hands the puppet owner. Let us rise again against him. Enough is enough. One more. I would like Martinelli to start against Liverpool, and one of the reasons is because he's lethal against defenders, and the opposition don't really know how to stop him at times. The mentality, always going forward. I know there's people like to generalize about, Central and South Americans, they have that mentality, but not all, Central South Americans are strikers. Some of them are defenders and midfielders. But whatever it is, Martinelli is drinking. I'll have some of that, please. I'll have some of that. But yeah, I'd like to see him play. I wouldn't like to see him play 90 minutes or 45 minutes. I don't think he's still up to speed yet, but I want to see this guy feature today. Anyway, I am done. I'm finished on this one. I will be back. I repeat, I will be back later on today to give you the post-game reaction. Arsenal versus Leeds, Liverpool, Liverpool. So make sure you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you won't see the notification there. So make sure you subscribe. Be part of the bigger community here on Cannon 4 TV, please. Someone's sending me something else here. Yeah, he's retrained now. Yeah, he's retrained from a striker to be a striker. Anyway, guys. If you are new here and you've been wondering what is this? What is that? Who are they? Well, we are Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all